Good morning. I'm here in the shop and I was just thinking about mounting these animals, whether it be a deer, fish, whatever it is, and using my hands in order to create a mount. And I was thinking about the book of Jeremiah in chapter 18. And the Bible says that the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah and he said, "Get up and go to the potter's house, and whenever you get there, you're going to hear my words." So Jeremiah does that. He goes down to the potter's house, and when he gets there, he sees the potter making a vessel, making something, and while he's making it, it becomes marred, or after he was done, he didn't like the way it looked, or so he remade that vessel into something that pleased him. Well, that's what the Lord desires to do with us, is he desires to fashion us and mold us into a vessel that he can use and is pleasing to him. I got to thinking about that as I went to fooling with these, and I'm doing some finish work this morning. I got to thinking about that and how the Lord speaks to us, and sometimes he'll use visuals for us to understand what he's trying to do in our life. But as he used that visual of the potter, and Jeremiah realized that the Lord was telling him that he was the clay, and he was talking about Israel and what he was going to do with Israel, but it applies to us as individuals. And I got to thinking about that, and I thought again, Lord, am I being clay? Am I allowing myself to be clay, or am I hardening myself to the point to where I'm already dried up and just unmoldable? Well, at that point, I get to thinking about it, and I think, well, then the Lord's going to just have to take a mallet then and start busting it up, and that's going to hurt. So what I want to share with you this morning, or the thought that I had this morning, is we need to make sure we keep ourselves as fresh clay. So if the Lord needs to do a little bit more molding in a different direction, he can smooth that rough edge off and make it what he wants it to be. I was just thinking about that this morning. Y'all go to the book of Jeremiah and read the first few verses of chapter 18. You may have read that 100 times. Hopefully you have. Go back and look at it again. It's a good way to start off your day, and it's something good to think about for the week. Keep ourselves as moldable clay and allow the Lord to be the potter's hand. I hope y'all have a good day, and I hope y'all have a good week.